established business suite, it's ready for use, right? If client wants to use directly without any changes, he can use it. Why? Because all the functionalities are delivered. But sometimes clients are navigating like this. Okay, self-service, payroll and compensation, view paycheck. Some instance they are navigating. Whenever they are navigating through this modules, they found something. Okay, okay, they are able to see. This is the paycheck of the employee. Employee can see the paycheck. Okay, all the informations. Let's say they are asking, just for understanding. My client is asking, I don't want to see the leave balances. I don't want to show the leave balances to my employee. It's their own requirement, right? If they approach Oracle about this, Oracle people simply they will refuse it. Why? Why? Because it's a global system, right?
Yeah.
Globally, so many clients and so many organizations are there using the system. Only for your cause, Oracle won't change the page display, right? Then we can call it as a customization. It's a part of implementation, but we can call it as a customization. That means now the client is reviewing the modules and they are doing some customizations within the modules. Now the technical team will come to the picture and they will try to hide this entire box as per the client requirement. This is called customization. This is a task we can perform within the implementation project. All right. Fine. Now, let us imagine we got a requirement. Yes. We are on the page. Up to here, up to this navigation, we can have some guidance, like functional consultant will give us some guidance, or client will give us some direction, like I am expecting to change something on this page. The page navigation is self-service, payroll and compensation, view paycheck. On the paycheck page, I don't want to see these leave balances. This is the requirement. Let us imagine now we have the team working on this. First point, what we have to know about it. First tell me, to start development, what we have to do. Madhuri, just a guess.
I don't know.
First of all, we have to know what is this page, right? First of all, we have to know what is this page, right?
Yeah.
Because we are going to change this page by any cost. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
Then how we will know about this page? On the page, Control plus J.
Control.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the page. Without knowing this detail, we can't do anything. Am I right? First point we have to know about it. Okay, let's say on this page in the back end. This is the page. This is the page. You are able to see over there, view a different paycheck, something here. Okay. Now, if I am doing some changes over this page, on this page, it will directly applicable on this page. If I would like to read only this, okay, double click on it. If possible, by code we can do it, but we can make some read-only options here. Let's say, pay begin date, it's displaying now. Let us imagine I am using invisible option for my pay end date or pay begin date, something. Okay, just now. Okay. Now, coming back to this. Something is missing here, right? Pay begin date.
Yeah.
How it's connected? Whatever the changes I'm doing in the application designer, the changes are directly applicable on the front end. It's proved, right?
Yeah.
Now, tell me how it's affecting the front end. On what basis? This is the architecture, right?
Yeah.
All of these components are connected in the name of architecture.
Mm-hmm.
But why not?
Yeah.
That means architecture is a part where we can build the tools within the system.
Okay.
Now, it's a delivered page. Everybody will have some enthusiasm like, when can we get this type of pages? Absolutely, we have to create in the real time. Then, first point, within our application design or training, first we will start with the basic discussion about what are all the objects we can create in the application designer, and what is the importance of each and every object. Like let's say here I will show you. This is the architecture part. Simply the architecture diagram is like this. What are all the parts in the architecture? A web browser will participate, web server, application server, RDBMS. Right? If you are a developer, you can see the web browser and you are practicing an application designer, right? Simply I can say web browser is communicating with the web server to get the data. Web browser is communicating with the web server to get the data in the name, what type of language they are using, HTTP and HTML. Now, one more doubt will arise. I have to learn the HTTP and HTML languages here. As a developer, it's not required. Now, because we are not the administrators here, right? We are just developers. We are not handling the parts of the servers. Next. Web server is communicating with the application server. Application server is, I can say simply, it's nothing but application designer. You can believe like that.
Okay.
Next, database server, RDBMS server. What is it? The database we are using here in the system. This is the database. All these are connected. Now, just try to recollect the information. We are here in the service, payroll and compensation, view paycheck. Whenever I clicked on this paycheck data, I am able to see some data here. Page is just a structure.
Okay.
All the data is coming from database. Right?
Okay.
That means what the application which is visible in front of you, it's a combination of multiple tools. That's called architecture. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. It's clear, right?
Yeah.
Now, coming to the application designer discussion, all these are the parts of application designer discussion. What are those? Fields, records. Field is nothing but a column in the database. You know, right, what is database and you know how to write a query, right?
Yeah.
On the database side, you can call, we will use the terminology table and column. If you are accessing a table in the database, number of columns will be there in the database. Here, in the application designer, the terminology is a little different, but the functionality is very same. Table is, record is nothing but a table in the database. Here. If I am calling it a record in the application design, nothing but a table in the database. Field, it's nothing but a column in the database. And pages, yes. Page, already we observed. The component, menu, people could access, everything we will see. Now, as part of the today's discussion, we will create one component for us. Why? Because we are learning the Peoplesoft. I don't want to disturb the existing system which is working properly, and I don't want to disturb the existing flow of the system. Then here it's a custom folder. Let's say Madhuri. I would like to create a folder here as well as this online IT 365 Peoplesoft training. Like that, let's say I would like to create a folder Madhuri Peoplesoft training. Within the folder, that means within the menu, I would like to place a page which is displaying 3 fields on the page. What are the fields? Employee ID, employee name, and joining date. These 3 fields I would like to place on the page. This is our first requirement. Okay?
Okay.
In this requirement, first of all, I would like to create a folder first. That means navigation. Where we can create the navigation. People tools, portal, structure and content. Whenever I click on the structure and content, observe carefully, whatever the folders available in the main menu, the folders are visible here. Self-service, managers, recruiting. That means the name itself it is showing structure and content of this, whatever we are able to see in the left-hand panel. Now come bottom, down, come down. Here add a filter. Directly you can add your name like Madhuri, PS. In the name, we want to accept the spaces, that's why I am not giving. Fine. Now, here you can give Madhuri, Peoplesoft, practice, something like this. Now, come down without doing anything, without giving any data here. Just save it. Just give the name and label. We are done. The folder is created. I will show you here. Oh. Here, Madhuri Peoplesoft practice. But empty as of now, right?
Yeah.
We haven't placed any. Now our target is, I would like to place a page which is displaying fields information. Those fields are employee ID, name and join. Your system is ready for practice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in this requirement,